Use Instagram stories to promote the podcast.
Use Instagram hashtags.
Use Instagram stories to promote the
Hello and welcome to the Bad Sound School channel. We provide you with the tools you need to successfully plan, produce, promote, and launch your podcast. Podcasting is on the rise as one of the most effective ways to connect with your community, your followers, employees, and your audience. Depending on the subject and purpose of your podcast, chances are you are using social media or are thinking about using social media to promote your show. Instagram is my favorite social media platform and one of our main sources bringing traffic to our podcast, YouTube channel, and blog. So in this video, I will show you the different ways you can use Instagram hashtags to grow your audience. But before we move on, hit the subscribe button and also the bell button so you can be notified every time we release a new video. Okay, let's get to it. Number 1, cracking the hashtag code. We all know that sharing pictures and audiograms of your episodes alone is not enough to grow your audience on Instagram. Each post should be accompanied by engaging captions and hashtags. And if you want to learn how to write engaging captions, I have this video right here that will teach you all about it. Hashtags are a very effective way to give your posts more exposure. Without hashtags, your posts and stories are only seen by your followers. Adding hashtags puts your posts or stories on the hashtags feed or hashtag story, allowing other users to see your content. So let's talk about some best practices when it comes to Instagram hashtags. First, hashtag research. Before you start adding hashtags to your post or stories, you should spend some time doing hashtag research. Creating a list of targeted hashtags will save you time in the future. Each time you post, you can retrieve hashtags from your list by copying and pasting them to your post without having to spend time finding last-minute hashtags. So open the Instagram app and start typing hashtags on the search bar that you think your niche audience may be using or following. This is how I do it. As I'm finding the hashtags, I add them to an Excel spreadsheet along with the category, popularity number, and score. Instagram allows 30 hashtags per post and 10 hashtags on stories. Here is the formula I use. Also, make sure that you add hashtags that are related to the post. For example, second, where should I put my hashtags? Depending whether you're using a scheduling service like Later or Preview to schedule your posts or you're posting them directly on Instagram, there are a few places you can use to add your hashtags. For example, if you're scheduling your posts using Later, you can add your hashtags underneath your captions. To hide my hashtags and add space between my caption and hashtags so they are not squished together, I type 5 dots and then I add my selection of hashtags. If I'm posting directly on Instagram, I use an app called Space. When you type your captions directly on Instagram, The spaces between paragraphs disappear when you post your picture. Using the Space app will help you with this headache. If you're going to use your phone to post, make sure you type your caption on the Notes app or Word app on your phone. And also that you have your list of hashtags accessible on your phone too. This is how the app works. Another place you can use to add your hashtags is the comments section in your post. Do not add hashtags on the bio section unless they're branded. And also do not add hashtags within the text of your caption. It makes your caption hard to read. Third, how should I add hashtags to my stories? There are two ways to add hashtags to your stories. You can use the hashtag sticker, or you can type or copy and paste your hashtags. This is how I do it. Also, using the location sticker gives you the opportunity to be discovered by more people in your area. Think about where your target audience is, and you don't need to be there physically. Adding hashtags, locations, and profile tags will allow you to be discovered by more people. Number 2, sharing your episodes on Instagram stories. There are a few ways to share your podcast episodes using Instagram stories. Spotify allows you to share episodes directly to your stories. This is how you do it. Another way to share your podcast is by taking a screenshot with audio of your phone while playing your podcast. This is how I do it. Or you can use the swipe up feature if you have more than 10,000 followers. If not, you can use the IGTV swipe up hack. To do this, make an IGTV video telling people something about your latest episode. And also to click on the link in the description to access the full episode. The video length has to be between 1 minute and 15 minutes. After you have uploaded your IGTV video, add the link to your podcast episode in the video description. You can then link the video to your stories. And if you want to learn how to use the IGTV swipe up hack, this video right here will explain how. Number 3, direct messaging. Another way to interact with your audience is using the direct message feature. Don't be afraid of starting conversations with Instagram users. Ask questions, show interest, and immerse yourself into their world. I know that this can be time-consuming, but if you start one conversation a day showing genuine interest, imagine all the people you would meet in a year. These conversations with people in your niche will not only help you grow your audience, but it will also bring other great opportunities. Remember, small steps are better than total inaction. Number 4, share your posts to your IG stories. Posts that are shared on IG stories get 30% more engagement. This is because Instagram users are looking at stories more than they look at their feed. Also, make sure that you throw in some related hashtags. This is how it's done. And if you want to learn strategies to apply to your Instagram stories to make them more branded and give them more exposure, make sure you watch this video right here. Okay, now you're ready to start working on your hashtag strategy to bring more exposure and engagement to your posts and stories, and also to start building meaningful relationships. Okay, Patskis, that's it. A lot of information, right? I know that Instagram can be confusing and overwhelming, and this is why I put together a free guide to get you started with Instagram. And you can find the link to the free guide in the comments below. And remember 2 things before you go. Don't forget to subscribe and no olviden hacer la tarea. And until then, happy casting!